$22,000 or walking for dollars. Have you ever heard of that strategy before? Walking for dollars. Well, let's both have a laugh together, but maybe not. Hey, this is Ola coming to you live from myEmpirePRO studios. I am the author of Smart Real Estate Wholesaling and the creator of 11dayschallenge.com. On this episode, we're talking about $22,000 or walking for dollars. Have you ever heard of that strategy before? Walking for dollars. Well, let's both have a laugh together, but maybe not. All right. So there's a question here that came in. It says, is walking for dollars a joke? Well, I asked that question. I want us to really think about this together. Okay, so here's the actual question here. Say, listen, today I found over 5+. I don't know what over 5+ is, but I guess that means 5+ the same thing, right? I found over 5+ distressed homes for sale just by walking around my neighborhood. I don't have a vehicle right now to drive for dollars. So I have reverted back to the first means of transportation, which is my legs. And then he has LOL, right? I didn't put it. The smiley face is in the text. Anyways, I want to encourage some of you guys that might not be able to drive for dollars at the moment, okay? This was posted into a forum. This wasn't an exact question. This is a person that's advising people. Just think about it, right? So there's a lot of people advising people. If you're advising people, please knock yourself out, because people do come on my channel and say, why am I advising people, without watching enough videos? Of course, they're throwing judgment, but that's okay. I'm absolutely okay with that. As long as at least 15 to 20 people watch these videos per day, I'm okay. All right. So I want to encourage some of you guys that might not be able to drive for dollars at the moment. Just walk around your neighborhood, okay? I'm pretty sure you will find boarded up houses somewhere, or a boarded up house somewhere. Allow this to be your first step. Don't allow yourself not having a vehicle to hinder you from closing your first deal. What do you think? I think it's a fantastic inspirational advice. Okay. Now, is it can we take it beyond just inspiration a little bit, right? Inspired? Yes, I am inspired. Basically, I guess the real message is whatever you have in your hands, any resource you have access to, utilize it. But I hate to bust our bubbles here. It doesn't work like that, okay? It's like people say hustle, 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 hustle. Hustle is the one thing that we all know how to do. Even if you're stealing people's stuff, you have to hustle. So if that's all it takes to be successful, the whole world will be successful. But clearly, obviously, that's not the case, right? Everyone knows how to work hard. They work hard on their 9 to 5. They work hard at being lazy. A few people are lazy, but most people are not lazy people. They know how to work hard. They wake up 5 a.m. in the morning to go to a job that basically they don't know. They have no idea how they could possibly retire by the age of 50, 60, not even 70 for a lot of people. So most people are hard workers. So that's the least of most people's problems, okay? Now, hard working mentally, that's a different topic entirely. So I would definitely say that this write-up, this type-up is inspirational. But let's get into the level of, let's get into now getting tactful, right? Basically, engaging strategies. Engaging, is it going to work? Engaging data, does this even make any sense? Walking for dollars, does that make any sense, or is it just a pure joke, right? I want you to be the judge of that. I'm not going to judge it, but it's a good question. You would agree. Should you walk for dollars? Personally, driving for dollars, I don't do it, not because I don't think it works. I think it will work at some point. The question is, are you going to be working when it decides to work? Are you going to still be in the business? Because for most people, 98% plus people are going to get frustrated out of that process. And a few lucky people will end up on a guru testimonial video somewhere, of course, right? And some luckier people will put some more people to work to drive for dollars for them, right? But I'm saying as a person, if you're just driving around dollars as an individual, will it work? Yes, it will work at some point. Absolutely, if you can keep going. Only if you can keep going. But what are the chances that you will keep going? That's the real question you should be asking. So much less walking for dollars. Like literally just pick up in the middle of this winter cold. Well, it's not winter right now. It's really nice outside, but it's supposed to be winter, but we're going to have early spring. So they said, right? But I digress, right? The point is, do you think walking for dollars is a joke? Let me read a few things here. It says, I don't have a vehicle right now to drive for dollars. So this person doesn't have a vehicle to drive for dollars. In my opinion, if you don't even have a vehicle to drive for dollars, I think you should find a job first. See, too many times we find ourselves knocking jobs, right? Just over broke, right? Just getting by, whatever acronyms that people have adapted in using to knock jobs. But I think a job can be a good stepping stone to your goals, okay? If you know exactly what to do with the money. There's another video that's coming up here on what you should do with your first $500 if that's all you have. I'm going to talk about that. But my point is, if all you have is a job, that's actually a good leverage point to be. But if you don't have a job, much less having a car, and the next thing you want to think about is walking for dollars, maybe you should find a job, right? And instead of you having to become very desperate looking over your shoulder about bills, take care of that part, because any decision you make when you're desperate, when it comes to business, it's not going to be the right decision, okay? It's going to be wrong decisions. That's just the fact of the matter, right? So, but if you're in a place of peace and you're open to learning and figuring out all it takes to win in the game, but you don't have to look over your shoulder about bills, and you just spend the after 5 to build the fortunes, right? 9 to 5 is to pay bills. After 5 is for fortunes, right? If you understand that concept, having a job can be a good leverage point. So I always tell people, don't quit your job until you replace your income, because the goal is to replace your income. The goal has never been to quit a job or stop working. As a matter of fact, if you're a true entrepreneur, you will never stop working until you die. You may walk off of a laptop at the beach. You may be on the travel all the time, but you're still working. You may have people working for you, but you still have to make sure this results. You're looking at your insights and data and making sure everything is going right. But the bottom line is that you will never stop working if you are a successful entrepreneur. Usually that means you're passionate about the process. You will die basically working because you enjoy what you do. It's not really work, right? So I think the first step, if you don't have money to have a car, right, even the hoopty, and the first step is to find a job first, not to start working for dollars. You can learn all there is to learn about it. You can start learning while you're finding a job, but understand that this is a process. If you get lucky and close your first deal very quickly, the second one is a setup. It's a setup. I'm telling you, this is real business. It takes real skills, and you have to learn the skills. As you notice on this channel, I don't spend my time telling you that's going to happen tomorrow. It may happen tomorrow, it might not happen, but this is a marathon. You have to learn some skills, especially mentally, okay? That's all I have for you. If you want to learn how to generate leads and some of the skills, the mindset that goes behind creating systems, because it's about creating systems to generate leads so you can do deals over and over again and become valuable for the marketplace, go to smartrealestatewholesaling.com. That's where you're going to find that. And also, if you go there right now, I will give you real estate money secrets for free, in addition as a bonus. And by the way, it's available in audiobook, Kindle, and paperback, just like this one. Hopefully you've been enlightened and educated. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.